Hello everyone. Today in this session, I welcome all class 12 students. Today I am going to discuss about applications of biotechnology in the field of medicines. The recombinant DNA technology, as we all know that they are used for the production of drugs which are used for the human being purpose to treat various diseases, and they are safe and effective also, because these therapeutic drugs, it avoids unwanted immunological responses, and they are sometimes isolated from the non-human resources. More than 30 recombinant therapeutics have been approved for human use in the world, and in India, about 12 are being marketed presently. Let us discuss about genetically engineered insulin called humulin. Earlier, insulin was extracted from the pancreas of the slaughtered cattle and pigs. But some patients, they began to develop allergies from this extracted insulin, because these hormone was produced from the animal body. It was very little in quantity, as well as many animals are being sacrificed for the cost of insulin demand. But it was not sufficient to fulfill the highest demand of the insulin. But slaughtering the animals is also not ethical, and sometimes the people, they are against the administrating insulin in the body from the pigs and other animals. So, for this reason, the production of insulin by rDNA technique was achieved. It was first performed by the American company Eli Lilly in 1983. As we all know that insulin contains two short polypeptide chain, that is peptide chain A and peptide chain B. They were linked by the disulfide bridges. In mammals, insulin is synthesized as a prohormone from the pancreas, and it also contains extra stretches of C-peptide, which on maturation, the C-peptide is absent or removed from the matured insulin. So, the Eli Lilly company, it prepared two stretches of DNA sequences corresponding to peptide chain A and B of human insulin. And then it was introduced in plasmids of E. coli for production. The chain A and B produced were separated, extracted, and combined by creating disulfide bonds to form the insulin called humulin. Now, next biotechnological applications is the gene therapy. Gene therapy is the collection of methods that allows to correct the defective gene and to diagnose it in a child or during embryonic phase. By insertion of normal gene, the defective gene are replaced and by the non-functional gene is compensated. For the first time in 1990, M. Blees and W.F. Andresco of National Institute of Health, they attempted gene therapy on a 4-year girl suffering from ADA deficiency, that is adenosine deaminase deficiency. This ADA is caused due to deletion of the gene for making this hormone adenosine deaminase. In some cases, it was cured by bone marrow transplantation and enzyme replacement therapy, but it is not fully curative. Then, in gene therapy, lymphocytes from the patient's blood were grown in a culture and functional DNA, that is, complementary DNA, was introduced in these lymphocytes using retroviral vector. The lymphocytes were then transferred in the patient body, but this periodic infusion of such genetically engineered lymphocyte was to be done because these lymphocytes cells are mortal. So time to time infusion is required. For permanent cure, gene isolated from the bone marrow cells producing ADA at early embryonic stage can be the possible cure. By the gene therapy, other diseases like Parkinson disease, cancer, hemophilia, cystic fibrosis can also be treated. Molecular diagnosis is also the application of biotechnology because early detection of a disease is not possible by conventional diagnosis methods. So, some techniques such as PCR, recombinant DNA technology, ELISA test, stem cell technology are used to diagnose several dreadful diseases. In PCR, low concentration of the pathogen in the body does not allow its detections. So, the nucleic acid of the pathogen, maybe bacteria or viruses, is amplified by PCR for its detection. like for detection of HIV to suspected AIDS patient and genetic mutations in suspected cancer patients is done. In rDNA technology, a single-stranded DNA or RNA tagged with a radioactive molecule known as probe. And in this method, a probe is allowed to hybridize to its complementary DNA in the clone of cells. And then the cells are detected by the autoradiography. The cells with mutated gene will not observed on the photographic film because the probe was not complementary to the mutated gene. Next is the ELISA test, enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay. This test is based on the principle of antigen-antibody interaction. Either the presence of antigens like proteins, glycoproteins, etc. are detected, or the antibodies produced by the pathogens are detected in the ELISA test. In stem cell technology, these can differentiate it into specialized cells that can divide to produce more cells to give rise different cells or tissues. These stem cells are found in the bone marrow of all the multicellular organisms. Adult stem cells are used in medical therapies like bone marrow transplantation for thalassemia patient and sickle cell anemia patients. Stem cells can also be taken from the umbilical cord of a small child just after the birth. Stem cells can be utilized to treat diabetes, heart diseases, spinal cord injury, cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, and cystic fibrosis. So, thank you for this session.